All right, boys, just dropped the trading recap and also that phone call. You guys should really watch that one. I'm being serious. That one, yeah, dude, I had to get content out of that. I'm sorry. That was just way too funny. And we're kind of making this video based off what went wrong with that video, right? So I started going into objection handling, price and stuff, and you guys are most likely like, Lucas, how do we prevent price objections, money objections? Like, I don't want to keep saying every single call, like, money aside, would you do it? Okay, like, too expensive compared to what, right? So we are going to get into value, boys. By the way, like, value is probably the hardest objection to handle. So you got to make sure and tie down value because they are not hopping on a call if they can't see an outcome out of this. So they see the value first. You just got to be able to deliver. And I'll teach you guys how to deliver value so you get no objections other than uncertainty. And then we obviously know how to handle that. Okay, the core sales mistake most reps do: drop pillars too early, drop price too early. Bro, why are we not building emotion? Why are we not doing logical certainty and emotional certainty? Why are you going straight into it? Dude, by the way, these high ticket salesmen know what to do, but these other people that work for agencies, that cold call, that just think sales is sales, they do this every single day. Drop pillars too early, drop price too early, right? When deals die, value was never confirmed. You can't sell change to someone who doesn't value it yet, right? If I offered 15K for you to drive 1 hour, or sorry, if you had to pay 15K to drive 1 hour to a friend's house, you would never do it. But if you saw 15K, a Lamborghini for 15K, you would absolutely do it. Why? Because the value outweighs one another. There's value on one side, there's not value on the other side, right? 15K for a Lamborghini is a no freaking brainer, right? So what value really means: value is not features, price, convenience. Value is what they emotionally protect. What's staying the same is costing them, right? Price versus cost. We've already talked about this. I've done 3 deep videos in emotion. Please go watch that. I'm being serious. Really good. Number 3, why price feels heavy. Price becomes an issue when the outcome isn't the emotional reality. The outcome isn't emotionally real, right? The cost of an action is unclear. Price doesn't create resistance. Missing value does. Jeez, that's a bar. That is a bar, dude. The value gate. Do not skip this. Before pillars or price, ask, like, okay, like, if nothing okay, like, we see your why. We see why you want to do it, your gold side. But, like, there's always 2 sides to the coin. Like, I guess that, like, if nothing changes over the next 6-12 months, like, what does that cost you? Like, you can do costs that they're leaving on the table. You can do, if it's not a non ROI offer, you can do like emotionally consequencing them for the inactions that they take. For example, like, if they're fat and they want to become fit, the inaction that they take and still being fat is going to cost them emotional feelings, and we just need to dive deeper into that. Okay, number 4. Jeez, my mouth is dry. Let me get a sip of water, boys, and I'll be right back. Literally 5 seconds. You can hear the water. Little water break. Go grab water. We'll be back. All right, we're back. Green versus red signals, and I learned this like 2 weeks ago. Very, very important. If you do not see green yet, if you do not see certainty, do not price drop, please. I don't care if you have to dig another 30 minutes into emotional pain. Do not price drop yet. And I learned that the hard way. Missing so many deals. Green, they slow down, they self-reflect, they mention people or identity. I can't keep doing this, dude. And then keep diving into this. Emotional, right? We've already talked about this. Is this a good enough answer? Sure. But do we want to dive deeper as Lucas closers? Yes. Red, values missing. Logical short answers, jokes or deflection, early price questions, right? Not getting emotional. If values aren't there, do this. Do not pillar drop, price drop, push urgency. Instead, go deeper, expand consequence, clarity, priorities. If there's one bubble that you guys can take out of this whole video, it is this video, or not this video, it is this bubble right here. Please, your homework today is write this bubble 10 times today. Please write this bubble down 10 times today. I don't even know what number we're on because I just want you guys to freaking win here. I think we're on 7. We're on 7. Number 7, outcome value question. If this worked exactly like how you want, like, what would that change for you? Like, how would your life be different, man? Like, how would you feel personally, though? Right? And then we just dive deeper, deeper, deeper. Purpose moves them from logic, personal meaning. Once you get a personal meaning, we can dive deep into emotion. And yeah, and they feel accomplished and they feel like they've already done it. Now the only action they need to take is pray and also do the work, right? Priority value question. Okay, like out of everything we talked about, what do you think would help you the most and like why? Okay, like out of, so say you pillar drop. Okay, like out of X, Y, and Z, like what would you say is gonna help you the most to be able to get to your goal? I mean, like why that one specifically? Reveals what they value most, not everything. Very important question. I learned this before I price dropped. So I pillar dropped and I go, okay, and like out of those X, Y, and Z, like what do you like the most? Right? Like what do you like the most? Okay. Alright, block me for that. Block me for that. I'm so sorry, gang. Alright. Lock in. Program vision question. If we were to build the perfect program to get you to that goal, like what would it need to include? Beautiful freaking question. Before you pillar drop, by the way. They design the solution, ownership increases. And tailor your pillars to their needs. Like, if we were to sit down and build a perfect program for you, like, what would you want to see in there? Okay, I guess, like, we found out what you want to see in there. Like, how would you like to learn it, though? Because most are visual learners, others are just readers. Like, what would you need to see, and how would you like to learn it? Beautiful question. And just tailor your pillars, boys. Tailor your pillars. Tailor your pillars. Say that 100 times, you'll never forget. Learning and support value. How would you ideally like to learn and be supported through this? Something like this. A lot of prospects love accountability. Please, I don't care if your program doesn't have it. Just say accountability. You can keep them accountable. I could care less. Or just hop on offers that keep them accountable. Like this is, dude, keeping them accountable is a huge thing because they've tried other things. And they need to be able to see the value to be able to do another. Like if you get screwed over, are you gonna go back to that same thing? No. Like we need to reframe them that it's not the same thing, but the person who did the same thing. So different people may do the same thing, but in a better way, and we just need to reframe that. Purpose aligns delivery to their comfort and certainty, 100%. Okay, I think we're at 11. Clearance to pillar drop only. You can now drop pillars because emotional weight exists, priorities are clear. They've defined success. Pillars now feel relevant, necessary, protective. Number 12. Price lands clean when values are aligned. Price feels logical, decision feels grounded. We don't overcome price objections. We prevent them by confirming value first. Drop bars in the comments for that, boys. Bars. Like, holy, this sentence, me reading this sentence alone to you guys, go ahead and sell me like $1,000 because that just hit the spot. Okay, summary, boys. You know we always do this. And we'll go green. Like before you ever talk about pillars or price, your real job is to confirm value because when someone doesn't value the outcome, no amount of logic, features, or discounts will ever move them. I've seen 90% offs on Temu, bro. Do I give a frig about Temu? No. Do I see the value in it? No. I don't care how much 90% off is. It's going to be 100% off for me because your boy's not buying it. Value is revealed when a prospect clearly understands the cost of staying the same, priorities what matters most, and defines what success would actually look like for them. Once that's clear, pillars land naturally and price stops feeling like a risk, and starts feeling like an exchange. Your boy's tired, but he needs to lock in because, like, what is risky, man? Like, what is risky, man? Okay, but yeah, and defines what success would actually look like for them. Once that's clear, pillars land naturally and price stops feeling like a risk and starts feeling like an exchange or an investment or funding, right? Let's stop using the word investment or cost or price. Let's start using funding. Like, how much would you be comfortable funding yourself in order to get the right mentorship or skills to be able to get to it from A to B, blah, 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 blah. And one of the simplest ways to test for true value is asking, if you knew you couldn't fail, like, would you do this? My favorite line. If you knew you couldn't fail, would you do it? Like, say they do end up giving you value. Okay, like, if you knew you couldn't fail, would you do it? Because hesitation there doesn't mean they need more information. It means the value was never established. And then you just establish value more from there on. And let's write something out for you boys, because you guys stayed this whole video. No, move the box. I wanna be a millionaire so effing bad. Buy all of the things I never had. I wanna be on the cover of sports magazines, standing next to Oprah and the Queen. Oh, every time I close my eyes, I see my name in shiny lights. Oh, a different city every night. Oh, I swear. Whenever. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. But, anyways, boys, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys all. Again, God bless. I pray that you guys will succeed. But most importantly, put God in front of all of it. Because money doesn't matter. Sales doesn't matter. Life does not matter if we are not with God. God created us. Please, please, please. If you guys do not see him yet, I pray that you guys will be revealed by him from a dream or a vision or something that just catches your eyes and says, God is here. God is good. Wait, because who did? God did. Yes, sir.